What if I told you that for the last 10 years, you've been wasting 50% of your energy in the gym? We are taught that full range of motion is the holy grail of fitness. But new research suggests that the top half of your rep, the part where you lock out and feel safe, might actually be doing almost nothing for your growth. The secret to transforming your physique isn't lifting heavier, it's lifting deeper. Welcome to Levitas. Let me ask you a question, and I want you to be honest in the comments right now. Have you ever been doing an exercise, felt a massive burn, but months later, that muscle looks exactly the same? It's frustrating, and honestly, it's heartbreaking when you're putting in the work. If that sounds like you, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It helps us get this science out to more people who are stuck in a plateau. And let me know in the comments, what body part just refuses to grow for you? Is it chest? Biceps? Let's figure this out together. For decades, the gym bros and even as doctors told you, if you don't go all the way up and all the way down, it doesn't count. We called them cheat reps. We mocked the guys doing half reps. But, it turns out, we might owe those guys an apology, well, a specific type of apology. See, there is a massive difference between a shortened partial, like just nodding your head at the top of a bicep curl, and a lengthened partial. Let's look at the data. A landmark study published in 2022 by Pedrosa and colleagues looked at leg training. They compared full range of motion against partial range of motion. But here is the kicker, they split the partials into short length, or the top squeeze, and long length, or the bottom stretch. The results were shocking. The group that trained only in the lengthened position, the bottom half of the representative where the muscle is fully stretched, saw significantly more muscle growth than the full range of motion group. Why? Because of a phenomenon that goes by stretch-mediated hypertrophy. So, what is actually happening inside your body when you do this? To understand this, we have to look at a protein you've probably never heard of. It's called Titin. Think of your muscle fibers like a telescoping car antenna. When you contract, or squeeze them, the fibers slide over each other. But inside those fibers is a massive protein called Titin. Titin acts like a molecular spring. When you stretch a muscle under load, like the very bottom of a deep dumbbell press, Titin uncoils and becomes stiff. A study in 2015 by Wisdom suggests that this passive tension from Titin signals your body to build more muscle protein. It's essentially a distress signal. Your body senses the extreme tension in that stretched position and says, "We are in danger of tearing. We need to reinforce this structure right now." But here is where most people fail. They fall into the tension trap. Think about a push-up. When you push all the way up and lock your elbows, what happens? The tension leaves your chest and transfers to your bone structure. Your muscles get a micro break. You might feel strong, but from a hypertrophy standpoint, you just turned the growth switch off. This brings us to the chest blueprint. If you are doing standard push-ups on the floor, your chest hits the floor before your pec muscles are fully stretched. You are physically blocked from accessing the Titin growth zone. This is why deficit push-ups are superior. By elevating your hands on blocks or books, you can drop your chest below the level of your hands. You stretch the fibers while they are under load. And here is the cheat code, don't lock out. Come up only 3/4 of the way. Keep that tension burning, it's uncomfortable. It burns way more than a regular repetition because you are creating a hypoxic environment. You're trapping blood in the muscle, which adds metabolic stress to that mechanical tension. Now, let's talk about the arms. Everyone wants bigger arms, but they do endless standing barbell curls. So, what is the problem with that? At the bottom of a standing curl, there is almost no tension on the bicep because gravity is pulling straight down through your arm, not against the muscle. Meaning the stress on your muscle was massively reduced. We have to look at the long muscle length principle. A 2021 study by Mayo looked at the hamstrings, but the principle applies universally. Training a muscle when it is physically elongated produces more muscle gains. For biceps, this means the inclined dumbbell curl or the preacher curl. But again, apply the lengthened partial technique. Instead of curling the weight all the way to your shoulder, where tension finally drops off, focus on the bottom half. Lower it all the way down until your arm is straight, then curl up halfway. Stop. Then lower it back down. You are forcing the bicep to work hardest where it is weakest. And biologically, that is the trigger for adaptation and massive growth. Now, I need to give you a very important Levitas disclaimer here. I don't want you to run to the gym and tear a tendon. Your muscles adapt faster than your tendons and connective tissue. If you have spent years avoiding deep stretches or have limited mobility, do not force this. Stretch-mediated hypertrophy is powerful, but it places high stress on joints and tendons. This can translate into a higher risk of injury if you are not used to the stress. Start with lighter weights than you are used to. Control the eccentric, the way down. Do not bounce out of the bottom. We want controlled, painful tension, not ballistic injury. We want you healthy for the long haul, not just for the summer. If you feel tight, that's okay. Work on your mobility. Your health journey is a marathon, not a sprint, and there is no shame in modifying a movement until your body is ready for the deep stretch. So, what is the doctor's verdict for today? The era of ass to grass or full ROM or nothing needs an update. While full range of motion is great for general mobility, if your goal is pure muscle growth, known as hypertrophy, the magic happens in the stretch. So first, focus on the bottom 50% of the movement. Then, never let the tension go by locking out your joints. And finally control the weight into the deep stretch to activate Titin and signal growth. Try this on your next workout. Pick one exercise, maybe the chest press or the bicep curl, and try the lengthened partial technique. It's going to humble you. You will have to lower the weight, but the burn? The pump? It's going to be unlike anything you've felt before. Start your fitness evolution today, and do it mindfully. Watch this video suggestion, it was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.